Hello Sagittarius and welcome to the reading. So for today's reading, I'm just going to be getting you some messages on what you need to know right now, and hopefully you'll be able to take away some helpful guidance from it. So I'm going to be mostly getting you tarot, but I'm also going to be getting you a little bit of oracle. And although this is a reading for Sagittariuses, it's still going to be a general reading, so just take whatever resonates with you and leave whatever doesn't. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to put these oracle cards to the side for right now while I get you some tarot. Okay, what does Sagittarius need to know right now? Okay, we've got the Ten of Wands. We've got the Ace of Cups. And it may take me a little bit to get these straight up here, but I'll most likely get there, so bear with me. Alright, what else does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, that was a lot. Yeah, I like to do a little bit. I like to go a little bit slower than that. So we also have the Hermit. So, right now I'm seeing that a lot of work may need to be done, but good things are going to come from it. A lot of good things are going to come from it. There may be some things that you need to leave behind. Let's see what else we got here. I don't want to speak too much on it until I can get a good idea on what we're dealing with here. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Three of Pentacles. And then we've also got some more cards that came out as well. So I'm actually going to move these over, I think. I don't know how that's going to look, but we'll just see. Okay, and then we have the Star, and then we have the Tower. Okay, so let me put these down, and then we'll get into it a little bit. So yeah, I'm actually going to move this down here. I thought I was going to do it, but that's just creating a little bit too much of unevenness. But okay, so I see you needing to leave some things behind and also put in a lot of work, but it's going to create a powerful change. And sorry, I'm being a bit distracting right now, trying to get these all straight. I'm just doing a terrible job. Okay. Let me try to keep talking while I'm doing this. Okay, so yeah, there's just some things you need to leave behind. But it's going to lead you to a really powerful change. It's going to lead you to, I think, some enlightenment. A breakthrough with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I'm not happy that this is taking me a while. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll go with that. So yeah, with the Ten of Wands, I see a lot of work needing to be done. But for you Sagittarius, that may not be such a difficult thing to do for you, because if you are really goal-orientated, you're willing to put in that work, most likely. So, but just know that that is a thing that you may have to do. And we also have the Star also, which I'm going to put there. But yeah, with the Ace of Cups, I can see new feelings waiting for you, new happiness, new love, new passions waiting for you, and you may need to do some inside work. I think you do need to do some inside work. You need to do some deep diving into your mental space, who you truly are, what you truly want, and things like that, what you want your path to look like and what you really want to come out of it. And if there's things that don't align with that path and that maybe bring you some negativity or just bring you down more than bring you up, it doesn't really serve you, whatever that may be, you might need to leave behind. And it may be a little bit difficult. That may coincide with the Ten of Wands. It may take a little bit of work. Some more efforts than, you know, maybe some other things that you're leaving behind may take. So just be prepared for that. But once you do this work, once you start, you know, really doing that deep thinking, I think you'll come out to a breakthrough, and you'll have new ways of thinking, new perspectives, new ways for you to approach things, new ways for you to communicate, and working together and working for what you want. And You may feel like you need to go at everything solo. You may feel like that's the best way. Not necessarily that you have to go at everything solo because you don't have anyone around you. I just think that you may think solo is the best way. And in some areas, maybe working with other people, having a team, asking for help, asking for questions, it may not be such a bad thing, and you shouldn't be scared of doing that. Or you shouldn't be turned away from doing that. Like, you should be open to trying that out. And with the Tower, I think powerful change is going to come from you opening up, letting go. Because also with the, sorry, I wanted to check if that was straight or not. It's not bad. With the Eight of Cups, not only are you leaving behind things that don't serve you anymore, but you're heading towards a brighter path. You're heading towards positivity, brighter futures, more optimism. You're leaving behind these things that are only going to bring you down and maybe lead you to negative thoughts, and you're headed towards positive thinking, optimistic thoughts, and how you can bring powerful, positive change into your life. And then with the Star, you should really just have hope and faith and keep believing in yourself and the universe. That everything's going to work out for you. You're going to know the answers are going to come to you. You're able to put in the work, and you're able to power through, push through. And this is going to be a powerful change, but you are capable of going through it, and it's essential that you do go through it. And it may be a little difficult, like I said, with the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Cups. You may have to leave some things behind that you don't necessarily want to leave behind, or that you're a little hesitant to leave behind. But it's all going to lead you to new happiness, new pathways of discovering passions and ways that you can flourish in your passions, and maybe even new, like, love, self-love, loving connections, loving energy around you. Yeah, it's just going to be really good for you. And you got to put in that work too. It may take a little bit more effort than usual, or more effort than you've maybe recently been putting in, but it's gonna be really good for you. So yeah, I see that you're out of balance right now, and maybe you're being a little impatient. That is really easy for us Sagittarius to do, because I'm also a Sagittarius, and patience is really hard for me. But you have to, that goes along with the Star card, you have to believe that everything is going to work out for you in divine timing, that you're working things out, that you're healing at the time that you need to heal, you're growing at the time you need to grow. And you just have to let the answers come to you, and do the work that you know that you need to put in order to get where you want to be. And you just have to wait for that to come, and you just have to be patient with it, and make sure that you're staying in balance. If you're working really hard, make sure that you're allowing happiness and love, and that you're not neglecting your connections and yourself. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get some more cards. All right, what else does a Sagittarius need to know? Okay, we have got the Six of Wands reversed, or sorry, the Six of Swords reversed. So that's right underneath the Eight of Cups too. So you may be a little bit hesitant to leave behind some things. You may be kind of scared to head down this new road, to leave these things behind, to maybe you may even a little bit scared to deep dive into your feelings and see what comes about that, like to really figure out what you need to let go. And you may need to do some shadow work, which I know none of us like, but if that's something that you're into doing, but you may need to do that. And what you need to know is that you are going to be, because with this upright, you're going to be guided. You're going to be guided along the way. The answers are going to come to you. You are going to be guided, and you have to believe, once again with the Star card, you have to believe in yourself and believe in the timing. Be patient with it. Really be open to discovering things, to leading yourself to new perspectives and new ways of thinking, because it may be a tough journey to get there, but once you do make that breakthrough and you start getting to that powerful change, you're just going to release so much negativity that you may not even been aware that you were holding, and it's just going to bring you to a lot of brighter thinking, a lot more positivity. You're not going to be, if dwelling on negativity is something that you are doing a lot, then I feel like that's going to help you break out of it. It's going to help you think positively a lot more. And okay, so then we have the Seven of Swords. So there's two ways I'm looking at this Seven of Swords here. So I'll start with the first one. I want to make sure that you are not lying to yourself, that you are not trying to distort your reality to kind of make it more sustainable at the time, because the quicker that you work through these issues, I think that's thunder, so sorry if you hear thunder or rain sounds or anything, but you need to make sure that you aren't kind of sugarcoating things to get through it, because you need to work through this to create the change that you need in your life, and to create a balance and to start moving on to brighter futures. You need to work past this, and you need to make sure that you aren't lying to yourself or deceiving yourself into believing something only to kind of create just to not confront it, to not have not have conflict with yourself or others, maybe, I don't know, but just to remain calm and to have that peace. But once you move past this and you start being truthful with yourself, like with the Hermit, once you go deep diving and start being truthful with yourself, everything's gonna fall into place. But now with the second feeling that I had about this, if something in the past, like what you're afraid to let go, is maybe you're having a hard time of trusting, like with the like I feel like the Star card came out maybe to tell you that you need to trust a little bit more and you need to have a little bit more faith, because someone may have lied to you in the past, someone may have betrayed you, and that may have caused you to lose some trust and to not really want to let go of that fear because you don't want it to happen to you again. But you have to understand that you've learned and you've grown, and if those situations were to come upon you again, not only would you probably be able to recognize them easier, but you're going to know how to deal with them a lot better. So you just have to let that go and trust yourself and trust the universe. And also, like if we're going back to the first meaning that I was saying, don't lie to yourself. Make sure that you're being truthful with yourself and what you need to release and why you need to release it and why you need to make this powerful change. Okay, let's get you. I think we're only gonna do okay, never mind. I was about to say one more card, great. Okay, but no, we actually have 3 more cards. So we have the Four of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, and then we have the Judgment. So we'll go ahead and start with the Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords, I'm seeing a lot of, the swords are really sticking out to me in this reading. So I feel like the communication is really important for yourself, not necessarily in others or in the communities around you or anything like that. I think you really need to start communicating with yourself and figuring out what it is to leave behind and why you need to leave it behind, why it's so important that you leave it in the past and you start looking on to brighter futures. And that goes right along with the Four of Swords. My cat just meowed. Anyways, what I was saying was, with the Four of Swords, that is all about taking time to yourself, resting, reflecting, realizing what it is that you need, what you need to do, maybe what you need to fix, that may not be causing you happiness, that's bringing you down. You may want to fix that and try to figure out a solution for that. But yeah, it's all about communicating with yourself, figuring out what you need to do, what you need to release, what you need to let go. Start reflecting. And then we have the Queen of Cups. So really get in touch with your intuition, your feelings, how you feel. Start really gaining the knowledge on that and why you feel what you feel, and really start gaining that control and knowledge over your emotions. And that's also going to allow you to connect with your intuition a lot more, your inner knowing, and that's going to allow you to know what to do easier in the future. And then we also have the Judgment card, which I think is a really powerful connection to the Ace of Swords, where you're going to have a breakthrough. Like, answers are going to be coming to you, new ways of thinking are going to be coming to you that are going to help you in your path, that are going to give you the wisdom and the knowledge that you need to successfully go down your path. And with the Tower card, it's going to be and also with the Judgment, that means I feel like that it's going to be a powerful breakthrough, that it's going to be powerful changes, and you're going to see a big change in yourself, and it's going to be a good positive change. You're going to look back to your past self and see that you've grown tremendously, and that you're going to be able to accomplish a lot more with what you have now and the knowledge that you have now than previously. And then on the bottom, we have the Fool. You're ready for a new beginning. You're ready for new pathways. You're ready to start using your skills and utilizing them to the best of your ability. So and once you let all this go and you open yourself up and you're patient, you're going to be ready to start heading down those pathways. So let's go ahead and get you some Oracle. All right, what does Sagittarius need to know? Oh, and then I forgot to mention under this Fool, we have the King of Swords. So remember how I was telling you this is about communication? I feel like you're going to gain a lot of strength in your communication once you get through with this, because once you have confidence, full confidence in yourself, and you've let go of all these things that are blocking you, it's not only going to open up a stronger connection to yourself, but also with the people around you. Okay, let's go ahead and get some Oracle now. All right, step out of your comfort zone. So you may have to, my focus is not working. I'm sorry about that. Oh, now it is. Okay, so yeah, you may have to step a little bit out of your comfort zone. Like, remember how I was telling you about it may be a little bit difficult? You may have to do some things that aren't that easy for you. You may have to cut some ties. You may have to leave some things that you may be sort of attached to but that don't serve you anymore, or at least at the moment. You may have to put them to the side, things like that, and it may be hard for you, but once you step out of this comfort zone and you start getting comfortable in the uncomfort, it's going to bring you a lot of strength and a lot of wisdom. All right, get you some more. Oh, okay. So we have your dreams need a practical plan. So you really need to, and I feel like that kind of goes with the Four of Swords, make sure that you're sitting back and reflecting on what you want your dreams to be and how you want to get there. Because going back to the Ten of Wands, it may require a lot of work. Also getting through this may require a lot of work, but remember what your end goal is and how important it is to you and what you need to do in order to get there. So make sure that you're creating a practical plan for your desires and what you want to come to you. Okay, so nothing is going to come of this situation, which I feel like is meaning holding on to these past feelings, not taking the time to really dive into your mind and figuring out what it is you need and what you need to do and what really like fulfillment means to you and how you're going to get there. Nothing's going to come of it, or not much at least. Really how you can reach your full fulfillment and gain the most out of it is doing that, releasing the negativity, releasing what doesn't serve you, and focusing on your brighter path and how you can create solutions for your issues and things like that. And adjustments are required. So that's once again saying you need to leave that stuff behind. It's not serving you, and you're going to have to make some adjustments in order to be aligned with your best self and your best path at this time. Okay, I'm actually add 2 more. Actually, I think I'm just gonna, let's get you 1 more. Okay, bring love into the situation. So make sure that you're caring for yourself and that you're giving yourself love and care during this time, that you're being gentle with yourself. I feel like that also goes with the Queen of Cups. Make sure that you're being gentle and caring with yourself during this time. Don't rush yourself, because that may also be a thing with the impatience that you may be having right now. You may be wanting to rush through these things and rush through this healing and rush through this letting go, but you don't need to do that. You need to take your time with it. Be patient with it. Allow it to happen at the pace it's going to happen at. Allow the answers to come to you as they come to you. You can always seek out answers and ask for answers, but you have to be patient and wait for them to come to you in whichever way they do come to you. So yeah, make sure you're taking care of yourself and you're not neglecting your needs, and also that you're not really believing in yourself, because to put in this work and to have the best feelings you can have and to properly reflect, you have to believe in yourself and believe in your intuition and what you know to be true in yourself, so you can know how to like improve and gain more strength. I just shuffled, but I was going to give you a bottom deck, but okay. Since I didn't get you a bottom deck, let's try to get you one, two. Okay. Communication is key. So remember how I was telling you about this is like communication with yourself? Make sure that you're communicating with yourself. Ask yourself those questions. Make sure that you're not getting caught up in the drive, in the energy and all the work that you're putting in. Make sure that you're taking time out to connect with yourself and figuring out what you need to bring in and what you need to do to nurture yourself and nurture your mind and nurture your emotions so that you can be in the most stable place that you can be. Because a powerful change is coming and you want to make sure that you're in a really strong, good headspace when that time does come. Okay, but I think that is going to do it for the reading. I hope that you enjoyed it and were able to resonate with it. If you did enjoy it, I hope to see you again in another one of my readings. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.